You just paid $150 at the dealership for a diagnostic. They plugged in a scanner, waited 30 seconds, handed you a piece of paper, and charged you $150. What if I told you your Dodge Charger can run that exact same diagnostic right now for free? No tools, no app, no mechanic. Just your car telling you exactly what's wrong, built in, hidden, and ready to use. And that's just the first secret. I've been working on Dodge Chargers for over 12 years, and in this video, I'm going to show you 8 hidden features built into your Charger that the dealership never told you about, because some of them will literally stop you from ever going back there again. We're talking about a free reset trick that shops charge $30 for, an exhaust mode hidden in your Uconnect that almost nobody knows exists, a secret key your fob has been hiding from you this whole time, and one setting buried deep in your system that Dodge quietly added and never advertised, because it makes their emissions numbers look better. By the end of this video, you're going to know your Charger better than the guy who sold it to you. If you're new here, this channel is all about Dodge secrets, hidden features, and everything the dealership forgets to mention. New video every single week. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. All right, let's get into it. Secret number 1. Your Charger can diagnose itself for free. The check engine light comes on and your stomach drops because you already know what's coming. A trip to the dealer, a diagnostic fee, and a repair bill that somehow always starts at $500. But here's what they don't tell you at the dealership. Your Dodge Charger has a built-in diagnostic mode that reads its own error codes. No OBD scanner, no app, no fee, just you and your car. Here's exactly how to do it. Sit in the car and don't start the engine. Turn the ignition key to the on position, the position right before the engine starts, then back to off. Do that 3 times in a row, ending in the on position. 3 times, fast, within about 5 seconds. Now watch your odometer display. Your Charger will start scrolling diagnostic codes across the screen. They'll look like this: P0420, P0171, P0300. Write every single one down, then go to Google and type in exactly what you see. Now you walk into that dealership already knowing what's wrong with your car. You can't be upsold on a fake problem. You can't be charged for a diagnostic you already ran yourself. And you can compare their diagnosis against what your own car told you. I had a customer come to me after a dealer quoted him $800 for an oxygen sensor replacement. He ran this trick first. The code pointed to a loose vacuum hose, a $0 fix. He tightened the hose, cleared the code himself, and never went back to that dealer. This works on most Charger models from 2006 to 2022. On newer models with the full digital cluster, you can find the same information through the vehicle info menu on your Uconnect screen. Your car knows what's wrong. You just needed to know how to ask. Secret number 2. The maintenance reset they charge $30 for. Your oil change is done. You did it yourself, saved $80, feeling great. Then you start the car and that maintenance reminder light is still staring at you. So you go to the shop, they reset it in 45 seconds and charge you $25. Never again. Here's how to reset your Dodge Charger maintenance light yourself in under 10 seconds. Turn the ignition to on without starting the engine. Use the arrow buttons on your steering wheel to scroll through the instrument cluster menu until you find Oil Life. Press and hold the OK button for about 10 seconds. The oil life resets to 100% and the light goes off. On older Charger models, pre-2015 without the steering wheel controls, turn the key to on, then press the gas pedal all the way to the floor 3 times within 10 seconds. Start the car. Light is gone. Why does this matter beyond saving $25? Because shops forget to reset this light all the time. You leave after a full oil change and that light comes back on 3 days later. You panic, you go back, they check everything, find nothing wrong, reset the light, and somehow find a way to charge you for it. This is one of the oldest service department tricks in the book. Now you know how to catch it. Secret number 3. The hidden key your fob has been hiding from you. Picture this. You're in a parking garage, it's late, and your key fob battery just died. You're standing outside your charger and you can't get in. Most people in that situation call a locksmith, pay $75 to $150, and wait 45 minutes. But every single Dodge Charger key fob, every single one, has a fully functional mechanical key hidden inside it. And I'd bet most of you watching this right now have never taken it out. Here's where it is. Flip your key fob over and on the back, look for a small slider or release button, usually on the bottom edge. Press or slide it and pull. A physical metal key slides right out. Now look at your driver's door. There's a keyhole hidden underneath a small plastic cover on the door handle. It blends into the body so well that most people think it's a design detail. Pop that cover with your fingernail or with the tip of the key itself. Insert the mechanical key, turn, and the door opens. But here's the part nobody tells you, and this is actually the most useful part. You can use that mechanical key to lock your car from the outside without activating the alarm. No fob, no beep, no alarm set. Why would you want that? You're at the beach, you're going for a run. You need to lock your wallet, your phone, your keys inside the car, but you don't want the alarm going off if someone bumps into it. Lock it manually with the key and you're done. No alarm, no stress. One small feature that will save you more times than you expect. Secret number 4. The exhaust mode your neighbors don't know exists. If you own a Charger RT, Scat Pack, or Hellcat, you bought this car partly for that sound, that deep, aggressive V8 exhaust note that turns heads every time you accelerate. But there are moments when you just want to leave quietly. Early morning, apartment complex, sleeping kids. And there are other moments when you want every single decibel that engine can produce on an open highway with an empty road ahead. Your Charger was built for both, and most owners are only using half of what they have. Navigate to your Uconnect screen and go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Performance. Look for Active Exhaust or Exhaust Mode. You'll see options: Quiet, Auto, Sport, and Track. On some models, Stealth. Quiet mode physically closes the exhaust bypass valves. The car sounds like a completely different vehicle. Tamed, subdued, almost civil. Perfect for leaving at 5:30 in the morning without starting a neighborhood war. Track mode blows everything wide open, and you get the full, raw, unfiltered sound of whatever engine is sitting under that hood, the way it was meant to sound before emissions engineers got involved. Here's what makes this a real secret. This isn't a software filter or a digital trick. Dodge engineered physical valves into the exhaust system specifically for this purpose. It's real hardware that changes the actual sound path of your exhaust gases. And most dealership salespeople have never shown this to a single customer. I've asked, they didn't know it existed. Secret number 5, the launch control buried in your Charger. This one is for everyone who's ever pulled up to a light, felt that V8 under the hood, and wanted to use every single horsepower without spinning the tires or snapping anything. Your Dodge Charger has a launch control system built in from the factory, and it's sitting in your car right now, waiting. Here's how to activate it on Scat Pack and Hellcat models. First, the car needs to be fully warmed up. Don't try this on a cold engine. Select track mode using your drive mode selector. With the car completely stopped, press and hold the brake pedal firmly with your left foot, then slowly press the throttle with your right foot until you hit between 1500 and 2000 RPM. You'll feel the car start to load up, almost like it's pushing against the brake. When you release the brake, the car manages the launch automatically. Throttle, traction, and torque all controlled by the system. What you get is a clean, brutal, consistent launch. No tire spin, no wheel hop, no drivetrain shock. Just acceleration the way the engineers intended it. On standard R/T models without the full launch control system, there's still something most owners miss. Pressing the traction control button once, one press, not a long hold, puts the car in a partial traction mode. It allows some wheel movement but prevents full spin, and this actually gives you a faster launch than fully disabling traction control because the system is still managing the power delivery. Two different settings, and most owners only know one of them. Dodge put both in the car and mentioned it once in 600 pages that nobody reads. Secret number 6. The fuel door emergency release hidden in your trunk. You pull into a gas station, tank is on empty, you press the fuel door release button inside the car, and nothing happens. The button is dead, the actuator failed, or the cable snapped. Either way, you're sitting at a pump and you can't open the fuel door. Before you call roadside assistance, before you try to pry it open and crack the paint, check your trunk. Every Dodge Charger has a manual emergency fuel door release hidden inside the trunk. Open the trunk and look at the left side panel. The interior panel on the driver's side, near the rear of the car. You'll see a small access tab or pull handle, usually behind a small removable trim piece. Pull it off, and behind it is a small cable. Pull the cable firmly toward you and the fuel door clicks open. This bypass works even if the electronic system is completely dead, even if the fuse is blown, even if the actuator is physically broken. The manual cable connects directly to the fuel door latch mechanism. Knowing this prevents a $150 roadside call, $400 in body damage from forcing the door, and a $100 tow to the shop for a 30-second fix. Find this cable in your car right now before you need it. Before the next 2 secrets, I want to ask you something. Which one of these has surprised you the most so far? The free diagnostic, the exhaust mode, or the fuel door release? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and your answer might actually shape what I cover in the next video. Secret number 7. Valet Mode, the feature that protects your car from strangers. You hand your keys to a valet, or you let a friend borrow the car, or you drop it at a shop for a routine service. And for the next hour, someone you don't know has full access to everything inside your Charger. Your glove box, your trunk, your navigation history, including your home address. Your Charger has a valet mode that locks all of that down, and almost nobody uses it because almost nobody knows it's there. Here's how to set it up. On Uconnect equipped Chargers, go to Settings, then Vehicle, then Valet Mode. You'll be prompted to create a 4-digit PIN. Once activated, the glove box locks physically, the trunk release inside the cabin stops working, performance output can be limited on some trim levels, and certain personal settings in Uconnect become inaccessible. To deactivate, just enter your PIN on the touchscreen. I've talked to Charger owners who handed their car to a valet and it came back with extra miles on the odometer. Not a lot, but enough. Valet mode won't stop someone from driving your car, but it will protect everything stored inside. And here's the thing most people don't think about. Your saved home address in the navigation. If someone has your car and your address, you have a problem that goes well beyond a joyride. One PIN, set it before the next time someone else touches your keys. Secret number 8, the auto stop start override. Dodge doesn't advertise. This might be the single most annoying feature ever put in the Dodge Charger. You stop at a red light, the engine shuts off, the whole car goes silent, you feel a shudder. The light turns green, you press the gas, and there's that split-second delay while the engine restarts before the car moves. Every single light, and every single time you start the car, it turns itself back on. You have to press that button again every day. Dodge built this in for fuel economy and emissions reporting. And here's the part they never told you. They also built in a way to permanently disable it. On 2019 and newer Chargers, go into your Uconnect system, tap Settings, then Vehicle, and look for Auto Stop Start. On certain trim levels, you'll find an option to set the default state to off, which means the system stays disabled every time you start the car. No button press, no fighting it every morning. If your Uconnect doesn't show this option, there's a dealer-level configuration setting that your service department can change during any visit. You need to specifically ask them to set the Auto Stop Start default to disabled. It takes about 90 seconds with their scan tool. Many dealers will tell you it can't be done. It can, they just don't volunteer it because the factory setting is on for their fleet emissions averages. You paid for this car. You should decide how it starts. Now, a few quick bonus secrets before we close out. Your trunk has hidden cargo anchor points under the floor panel. Lift the trunk floor mat and look in the corners. There are tie-down hooks most owners never find, perfect for securing cargo without it sliding around. The sunglass holder above your head is designed to hold toll transponders. The position puts them directly in line with toll sensors, so no more sticking them to the windshield. Your tire pressure monitoring system shows the exact PSI of each individual tire, not just a warning light. Navigate to vehicle info on your instrument cluster, and you'll see all 4 readings in real time. And if your Charger has a sunroof that keeps reversing before it fully closes, hold the close button down for 3 extra seconds after it reaches the close position. That recalibrates the pinch protection sensor. Most owners pay a dealer to fix this. It's a free reset. Your Dodge Charger is more capable than you probably realized. These hidden features, diagnostic tools, and built-in functions are sitting in your car right now, ready to use. Most Charger owners never discover them. They keep paying for things they could do for free, and they keep missing capabilities they already own. But you're not most owners anymore. If this video gave you real value, and I genuinely hope it did, subscribing takes 2 seconds, and it means I can keep making content like this every single week. Just hit the button. That's it. I'll see you in the next one.